I'm Diane Zalecki-Bertalen, and I am the Forensic Nurse Program Director of the START program for Haven. We're having a conference on the 5th and the 6th of September, and we're covering strangulation. We are targeting people who are first responders, nurses in the emergency department, physicians in the emergency department, and neurologists. And one of the reasons we're doing it is all about patient education. First of all, we want to make sure that patients understand that strangulation is not choking. Choking is something that we all do on a daily basis. Strangulation is a time when someone puts their hands around someone's neck and limits the amount of oxygen and blood flow that goes through to the brain. And without the oxygen to the brain, then you have the death of brain cells. So we will be covering those items. We will also be talking about the fact that strangulation is a red flag. It tells us that this is someone who could be a homicide. Strangulation is called the cutting edge of homicide. It increases the likelihood that the perpetrator will kill the victim by about 7 to 8 times over. So it's extremely important. It's also important that those first responders and people in the emergency department are able to identify what strangulation is and what it does to the brain. Long-term effects can go on for a lifetime, depending upon how often the strangulation occurs and how many times it's occurred. So when we talk with our patients, we talk about the history of strangulation in the relationship. It tells us then what's going on with the brain. And then we make our referrals to neurology for follow-up. These are patients who need care for a long term.